Good day, Ma'am Sumala.
Hi Lester, aren't you curious about how many times did the grade 11 STEM students supported somebody?
Yes, but I don't know how many times they report someone.
How about we do a survey?
Oh, that is great. The male students of grade 11 STEM were asked how many times they court someone in their whole life. These are their responses.
The best ka na nanligaw? Ilang beses ka na nanligaw?
Ilang ano?
Ilang beses ka na nanligaw?
Mga isa. Mga isa.
Ilang beses ka na nanligaw?
Tatlo. Nanligaw. Ha ha! Ha ha! Oy, oy. That's really one time.
Number 3. Ilang beses ka na nanligaw?
Wala, kasi single lang ako.
To solve the problem, first, we need to find the value of the range. So, to compute for the range is equal to the highest value obtained from the sample, which is 6, minus the lowest value obtained in the sample, which is 0. So 6 minus 0 equals 6. So the range is equal to 6. We'll compute for the class interval. So the formula for class interval is equal to range over the constant logarithm of n, where n is the number of samples. So substitute, the range is 6, 1 plus 2 logarithm of 37. So the final answer here is 0.966. After that, to compute for the class size is equal to the range divided by the class interval. So the range is 6 over 0.966, which is equal to 6.2 or 6. So that we know the class size and the class interval, we can now make our table. So the first column is 0 to 5 and 6 to 11 because the class interval is 6. And the second column, frequency, how many times does the sample fall within 0 to 5? So 36 out of 37 fall within 0 to 5, and the last one fall within 6 to 11. So the total is the number of sample, which is 27. Next is the x, which can be obtained by the average of the lower limit and the upper limit. So 0 plus 5 equals 5 divided by 2 is 2.5, and 6 plus 11 is 17 divided by 2 is 8.5. Next, we multiply the frequency and the value of x. So 36 times 2.5 is 90, and 1 times 8.5 is 8.5. So the summation of fx is equal to 90 plus 8.5, which is 98.5. Now we will compute for the value of the x bar. So x bar is equal to the summation of fx over n. Last time, we already know that the summation of fx is 98.5 over the total number of samples, which is 37. So the answer is 2.66. Now that we know the value of x bar, which is 2.66, we can now continue our table. So the next part of our table is x minus x bar. So x 2.5 minus 2.66 is negative 0.16 and 8.5 minus 2.66 is 5.84. After that, we will compute for x minus x bar squared. So, negative 0.16 squared is equal to 0.0256 and 5.84 squared is equal to 34.1056. And finally, to complete our table, we multiply the frequency times x minus x bar squared. So, the frequency is 36 times 0.0256 is 0.9216. And 1 multiplied by 34.1056 is 34.1056. Find our confidence level. First, we must find the error, which is equal to square root of n minus n over n times n. So we substitute. So the value of n is the total population of the grade 11 STEM B male students, which is 37. And since we interviewed all of them, our sample is also 37 over 37 times 37. So the error is equal to square root of 37 minus 37 is 0 over 37 times 37 is 1,369. So the error is the square root of 0 and the error is therefore 0.
Because of our situation that we have interviewed all of the population of 37 male students in grade 11 STEM B, we attain a confidence level of 100%. And that also means that we have a margin of error of 0. So therefore we can't use the interval estimation because there will be no use of that.
We are 100% confident that
the mean number of courtship experiences of the grade 11 STEM B male students is 2.66 or 3.
ang purpose po ng topic namin ay upang alamin kung ilang beses nanligaw ang mga lalaki ng STEM B. Alam po natin na ang panliligaw ay hindi biro. Hindi lang effort ang kailangan dahil at some point, kailangan din po natin gumastos sa ating nililigawan. Significant po ito sa paraang malalaman po natin kung worth it ang ating panliligaw o magtitipid na lamang tayo hanggang sa dumating ang tamang tao para sa atin.